Is it evening already? Time to kick back and relax then. Let's hang out for a bit.
Okay. Sorry if that made a loud noise. I forgot to unplug my microphone last night. And since my microphone was never unplugged, it just doesn't work when I turn my PC back on unless I unplug it again. And plug it back in. Anyways, here we are. We are back. We're doing Search Soul Only. We're doing the second tournament tonight. Which means we have to do this now. Okay, game, I'll interact with the giraffe. And the painting? Painting. I always forget if it's the painting or her phone that has the point. So yeah, we're going to be doing the second tournament of the run tonight. And if I finish that early, I don't know. We'll do something. If I finish it early. I don't think I will be finishing it early. We'll see. I don't know how long this one's going to take. This one might be an hour. Hour and a half stream. I do have to work on my video for later in the week. There's no points there. I don't know why I'm interacting with things that I know probably don't have points on them. I pretty much know where the majority of the points are. But yeah, so far this run feels so much better. Hey, Maestro. I know, I love the fact that BN4 4 has the better aqua folders, just based off the fact that it has aqua chips that don't cause flashing, and a bunch of stuff in the same code. I also love that I didn't realize that Side Bubble 3 comes in the E code until I started recording footage, and then I saw that I was collecting that chip in the E code, and I was like, wait a second. And then BN4 6 is like the odd child where aqua folders like aren't really used for themselves. You don't really use aqua chips for the sake of using the aqua chip in BN4 4 or 6 rather, unless it's to beat up Birdman, or not Birdman, Blast Man. You only use aqua chips primarily for their own damage in BN4 6 when you're fighting against Blast Man, because you want to beat up Blast Man and steal his lunch money. Which is ironic because he's the teacher's nabby, which means you're beating up the teacher for the teacher's lunch money. Instead, you use aqua chips to either double elect or breaker type damage, which I find hilarious. Anyways, how are you doing, Maestro? Hope you're doing alright. I don't know why I'm running around in a circle like I don't know exactly where this guy is. Rock. Oh, haha, he picked scissors again. How did I know he was gonna do that? That's so funny. I don't know if you were here last night. BN4 6 did have the most fleshed out. Just like in general, that game was like they know they were definitely balancing it more for PvP and whatnot. Anyways, guess what happened yesterday? See this beautiful tournament board? Do you see who I fought in the final round? We actually finally got to take on Sparkplug for once. Go figure, on the 10th run is when I finally saw Sparkman. Finally proving that it is in fact possible to fight Sparkman on the first playthrough of the game. This needs to be... I have no idea. I wonder what we're gonna get today. I don't know if it would be better to fight Windman or Roll. 10 times a charm, honestly. It really was like shiny hunting. It's exactly like I was shiny hunting the Sparkman. Reset the game 9 times before I finally got it. Hey, hero. Wait, was freeze and break still a thing in Star Force? I know that there was also bubbles and elect chips because of Cancer Bubble. That's what I used to do. Or grass and fire because there's a grass stage or seed or whatever. Alright, hold on. I love how sometimes I just don't even need the chip shuffle. Sometimes the game is just nice to me and just gives me the program advances right away. I'm also gonna have to like streamline the folder a little bit. It's a little clunky. Star Force is still so good though. I love Star Force. Okay, I love the 2 Star Force games that I played, which were Star Force 1 and 2. Oh, I was muted. I was literally saying that this is the most annoying part of the fight. Oh, I was like, why is the Metar not dead yet? I thought I was hitting the Metar, and I was like, how come it's not dead after I fired 2 shots? That was battle 1, and it took that long. The problem with Giga Cannon right now, though, is also that Giga Cannon, it's so bad for, it's good, not for virus encounters. I plan on playing Star Force 3 if they make a, oh, yep, nope. Kind of trapped myself there. I needed to be paying more attention to the, that was a fast early bet. I need to pay more attention to the Lark fires there. I do plan on playing Star Force 3. I don't know which version I would play, but I will play it at some point in my life. If I can play it on a Legacy Collection, that is the goal. If I can't play it on a Legacy Collection, then that's okay. Then I might at some point emulate it, but only if I could find... I would only emulate it if I could actually find a physical cartridge of the game first. I don't want to emulate games that I don't already own because of the whole legality aspect of it, of course. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want Papa Nintendo to come after me, even though I know that's not a Nintendo game. I mean, it is a Nintendo game technically because it's on a Nintendo system. It's just that it's technically... a Capcom game. Yeah, see, that's one of the nice things about Giga Cannon in 6. I don't know if it's the same in Valorant 5, but Valorant 6, the fact that they gave it an explosion is actually really nice. I might eventually play Star Force games on stream though. No, that was stupid. I knew I was about to get attacked and I still fired off my gun. So I just found out what the weakness of this run is going to be. I think I also have just too many program advances. Let's do this. Let's be smart about it. We want to have as many... Yeah, we don't need the cannons right now. H-burst is really good for dealing with the virus fights. We'll throw in 2 life swords, because I have 2 of them. And we'll throw in hit hockey. I think that was LMN on that. Okay, good. I mean, a push with no flashing is still kind of nice, to be fair. I just need a bunch of star code chips, honestly. Oh, rock cube's actually not a bad chip to have. Sand ring also is not bad to have. I don't have one more star code chip. Panel grabs, I guess. Alright, we're taking Gigakin out of here because it's just cluster for no reason. Spice, I thought you were so obsessed with the Digimon games that you would know absolutely everything about them. How do you not know about the differences in that one specific game? See, look how much better this is. I feel like it was so much easier to find my program in advance now, and I was able to just... Hold on. I just found a cheat code. We just do this. He can't hit me anymore. And I can shoot him through a rock. Perfect. You don't play Dawn that often? I don't play either of those games often. By which I mean I don't play either of them ever. Sword. White Sword, Long Sword. Thanks, game. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off, but let's try it. I can't wait to have to explain that I died in this fight 2 times and then got a copy damage of Life Sword off the 3rd time around. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. Alright, I really though gotta lock in and focus up. I'm trying to hopefully keep this run under 10 deaths if possible. I would be thrilled if I could keep it under 10. Come on. Okay. This is fine. Oh, this is perfect. Excellent. That rock cube really came in handy there. I need to use rock cube more often. Okay, we got that. Very good. Very excellent. Must say I am happy with that. 2 deaths, you know, kind of sucks, but we'll see. This run is a gamble for sure. It's literally just chip shuffle and hope to get my program advances, which is why I decided to make it program advance only. I figured that that was the best way to really highlight Search Soul's abilities, you know? Because people, you use it specifically for chip shuffle. And I figured out the best way to use chip shuffle, or like force me to rely on chip shuffle in this run, would be to just make it so that I have to use chip combos. And then I figured, well, the most obvious chip combos I could do would be to just use program advances in the run. And so here we are. Pop-up, I actually have an extensive explanation as to why I allowed as well for this run specifically. Oh, I should have held on to... I had... Okay, that's my fault. I had a life sword and I threw it away. Hold on, let's be a little smart here. I also should be trying to go for Life Sword more than I go for the other program advances, because I do have 2 copies of Life Sword. I only have 1 copy of the other program advances. And still I don't get it. Go figure. The other thing though is that technically, every turn that passes, every time I select chips, chip shuffle gets stronger because I'm shuffling fewer chips around, which does make it more likely for me to get what I want. Which is why I decided to throw in a bunch of star code chips, even if the chips aren't like particularly helpful. having a bunch of star code chips might be crucial in this run, if only to make sure that I can grab chips every turn that I can just get rid of. Get them out of my... We're gonna pretend this is a card game. We're gonna get, like, we want to get as many chips as possible out of my folder, or out of the deck, technically, every turn. If I can select 5 chips, but none of them are for a program in advance, great. I got rid of 5 chips. There's 5 fewer chips to show up in my next custom window as I'm shuffling. So it's worth it. It's worth it. In any card game, thinning out the deck is very good and important, and honestly, Mega Man Battle Network really, at its core, is technically a card game. Like, if you really think about it, this game is a card game. Alright, that's my 50 points. Let's move on to the next tournament. And if I finish the tournament before 9 o'clock, then maybe I'll just do other casual stuff for fun for a little while. Alright. We have our 50 points. Now is when we get the thing from Jomon Electric, right? Yes. The only other thing is, I kind of wish I had, I think I could get them, but I kind of wish I had copies of Heat Shot B for Heat Thread, in case I end up fighting Wood, no, I can't fight Woodman, so that doesn't matter. But Bubbler, oh, I need to go back to AC/DC. I should go back to AC/DC too. If I fight Burnman, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's see who we're fighting first. Yes, I'm Land. Go to the board, dude. If I get Burnman, I'm 100% going to AC/DC too, so I can buy a copy of Bubbler R and use it Bubble Spread against him, and I will be fishing for it. Oh, we're not gonna know. We're doing Ricky and Crusher again, which is great because that's really fast. We're not gonna know who we're fighting in the other 2 rounds until after this round, which is fine. Anyways, I wasn't recording that. I thought I was recording that. Oopsies. I thought I had hit the start recording button, but I hadn't. Oh well. Anyways, as we all know, this is my favorite. I prefer Roll Soul. Honestly, I think Roll Soul is... Well, Roll Soul, it's not that I think Roll Soul is better. Roll Soul absolutely is better. So I personally would say it's better to get that one in the first playthrough. But you can effectively use Wind Soul decently in the first playthrough. It is possible to use it well in the first playthrough of the game. But I personally am not the biggest fan of Wind Soul myself. The thing about Wind Soul is that it's more of a utility kind of thing. There's not a lot of wind chips at all in the game. I just got an air shot, and that's like one of the only wind chips available. The only wind chips that exist are air shot, tornado, and wind rack. And of those, you can't even get wind rack until you get to town area 4, where it's in the purple mystery data in that area. Plus, Wind Soul only gives plus 10 damage to wind chips, probably because they thought that Tornado with any more of a buff would be too strong, but that's silly, in my opinion. So, like, on the first playthrough, you can do something like use Sand Ring, and then Tornado. The Sand Ring traps opponents in place, and also makes it so that they take double damage from a Tornado. Which could be good, but other than that, Wind Soul is not like the best one in my opinion. I think Wind Soul is going to be one of the harder ones for me to use in this run, like when I do these runs. I needed the Bowler R. I could buy an HP memory here. Yeah, it's also really expensive. 7,600 zennies to get, I think, just that one copy of it. Oh, it's supposed to be going to the park area. Alright, time for the obvious. It's full of mafia nabbies. We'll be in big trouble if they see us. We'll have to just sneak past when they're not looking. Hey. You saw me. He didn't see you. It's fine. Respond. Answer me. Can you hear me? It's like... Take it and dispose of Crusher. I'm not surprised that he gave up, honestly. I know his thoughts on this game. He does not love Balnark 4. Me, I love Balnark 4. And that's just the game being nice to him and giving him Roll Soul on the first playthrough. I mean, I'm of the opinion that Balnark 4 I know is like one of the weaker games in the series. But Balnark 4 is still a Balnark game, so I still enjoy it. I still have fun with it. I know a lot of people don't. I know there's a lot of people that really hate this game. And that's valid. I understand that, you know? I was supposed to have cracked that panel in front of the Gaia. Oh, that was perfect timing. Man, I'm starting to get really unlucky with these trip shuffles. I am curious about how much overlap there is between my viewers and KNI John's viewers, since he has done all of those Mega Man Balnark review videos, and I just play this game religiously. What other psychopath other than me would play this game 12 separate times over the course of no more than 2 years? Willingly, I should add. I am willingly playing this game up to 12 times to use each double soul at least once. Scoutmaster Demi played this game 12 plus times as well, but that was not willingly. There is a difference. Anyways, that guy can't actually see you from across that gap there, so... You just gotta move. Perfect. Balnark 4 is an X6. Someone likes the game, someone doesn't like the game. That's fair. Alright. So here's a really good virus fight. Step 1 is we sandpit him, then we hit him, then we do this and that. That worked out perfectly and actually got me an S rank. Demi was memed for Woodman. Yep. Yes, he was. Oh my god, that guy almost caught me. I mean, Woodman basically looks like a giant tree. And nothing else. Alright, on the right side, I can keep myself safe by sitting back here. Well, there's my life sword, but I can't use it because I don't have the range for it. Never mind. Sometimes the game hears me and is like, alright, we'll help you. Hey, Professor. Sandering is actually kind of useful. Sandering has always been kind of useful because of the fact that it doubles the damage of tornadoes. When is the Woodman cosplay? That's rude. I didn't get caught. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It definitely did not happen. I don't get caught when I do this scenario. Ooh, 1,000 zennies? We'll take it. Alright, well this one's done already. I should have saved though. Medisoul is garbage and doesn't even belong on a list of anything other than worst. Medi's the worst one, let's be honest. And like, it really is just the worst Double Soul. There's no debating it. Oh, why did I let that happen? What was I doing? Base Mega Man would be better than Medisoul, that's 100% right. Because at least he has a consistent charge attack and access to full synchro. Alright, game. Give me something to work with. Come on. Alright, well the game gave me nothing to work with once again, but at least look at this. I get to get rid of 5 battle chips. He took a hit and then still moved afterwards. I hate when that happens. But at least I once again get to steal, or not steal, I get to use 5 battle chips again. Come on. Yeah, this game is just being very rude to me right now. Oh, that was a miss. Okay, that's one. Ooh, that was close. Alright, they're deleted. Yeah, now I get my regular chips. Oh, thanks, game. You give me the program advance when I don't need it anymore. That's fair. Okay, Capcom had to ban patch card format for BN4 tournament in Japan. Oh yeah, all guard was ridiculous. Anyways, we're up to the first tournament fight already. And I don't think I'm gonna put... I'm not gonna put Giga Cannon back in my holder. I think this is fine as it is. Let's take on Crusher. Oh, we got maybe an H burst at the start. Ooh. Turn 1 H burst. Turn 2 I'll have 2 area grabs. This is a good start. That was half his health. He'll have area grab, right? Oh, okay. Sword, wide sword. Okay, that's fine. I do want to use double area grab here because he's gonna area grab me back at one, like, soon. Here's the area grab. I knew he was gonna do that. I'm gonna put this down just so that if he spawns a Volgear virus, we'll know where it is at all times. Sword, wide sword. Give me my long sword, game. Thank you. Alright, that was easy. Alright, that worked out well. Crusher defeated and is the winner. That's an easy enough fight. We're about to find out who's next. Alright, let me see what's in here. I think there's a 8. Is it an HP memory in here? I think it might be. Oh. HP memory. I was right. Alright, let's see who's next. I'm gonna make my predictions. It's gonna be Windman and Video Man. Watch it happen. Watch it be Windman and Video Man. Alright, I was... okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I went 0 for 2 on predictions. I get Burn Man so much, I barely see Video Man. I don't know if, have I? I don't think I've seen Video Man. I think it's only been Burn Man. Surprisingly. Maybe not surprisingly. Good job, Lan. You figured it out. Yeah, that was a bad prediction on my end. That's okay. I was being hopeful. I wanted to actually fight Video Man for once. Roll Soul during first playthrough. Guys, I got stuck on the dog just now. I don't know if you guys realize that's what happened. I actually got stuck on that dog. Roll Soul first playthrough would be lucky, except for the fact that I can't use Roll Soul. Did I get Video Man in the pro? I don't even remember. That was so long ago. That was over a year ago now. The run itself was over a year ago. The video came out. I think I made that video in April of last year. So even the video is over a year old now. But the run itself is like December of 2023, I think. Well, Mega Man can't do anything to the water, of course. Well, to the fire, rather. Fire Buster. Okay. Let me see something before I do this in air. Oh wait, also, hold on. Instead of that, let's do Bubbler. So now we have Bubble Spread for him. I probably did get it early on, and I haven't seen it since. Alright, Mega Man's line is PT, duh. Should probably go home. I wouldn't be surprised if I have seen it. I think I've seen every scenario so far throughout these runs. Because, I mean, wait, no, the only runs I can't see, the only runs that are impossible for me to get are Number Soul and Fire Soul. Or Number Man and Fireman. It's impossible to get those two because you only get them in the second playthrough, and I've been playing from a fresh save file every time. Burn Man scenario. I mean, I've gotten used to it. It's also, again, it's another quick one, so I'm not too worried about it. Dude. Look at the viruses. Oh, area grab, sword, wide sword, long sword, rock cube for motivation. I feel like 9 deaths is too much for this run, honestly. This run is nowhere near as bad as, isn't Search and Proto locked? No, Search. The only double souls that are locked are Number and Fire Souls because of the fact that Guts and Aqua are mandatory in the first playthrough. You could get any double soul in the first playthrough except for those. It's completely random. As is who you fight in the tournaments as well. Like whether you get Sparkman or Topman is completely random as well. It probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it has some, like, I know that there's RNG manipulations involved in it, so there's probably like frame perfect like inputs to start the game at a specific time in order to make it so that you get whoever you want. I actually, you know what? I'll take a quick pit stop and actually prove it to you guys. Let me go to my main profile, where I have been playing Battle 4 Blue Moon. Someone asked me to play Blue Moon on my Switch so that I could trade them over to Blue Moon Navis. I forgot who asked me for that. I'm working on it very slowly. But, here we go, hold on. I don't know how it works for Blue Moon. I don't remember the way it works for Blue Moon, but I think for Red Sun, it's usually you get in both games you get the first playthrough you get all 3 double souls, and then in the second playthrough you get the first double soul, you get Fire Soul always, and then you get the final tournament gives you a second double soul. So you could get either Thunder or Search on game 2, and then game 3 is when you get either Roll or Wind, whoever you did not get in the first.
Take it away, operator.
Whoever you didn't get in the first playthrough. That's how it always worked for me, at least. But just to prove that you can in fact get Proto Soul, this is my playthrough. This is my actual, like, I'm playing this game seriously. We know I'm playing it seriously because look at how many chips I have here. I haven't chip traded them away yet, but I've actually been like hardcore collecting chips before moving on to game 2. But we can see in this playthrough that I have access to Proto Soul in game 1. So it is possible. Anyways, back to the Burn Man content. I gotta go through all this again. Yeah, it's pretty interesting that that's how it works out, honestly. Though I will say, it's not a bad thing to get Junk Soul on your first playthrough. Junk Soul could be really fun. Also, if you get Junk Soul on your first playthrough, you can legally use Dark Chips. Okay. Anyways. I think it's just fully random. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I know people talk about speedrunning Balnor 4, and they say that they'll go for specific scenarios throughout the tournaments. They will try to hit a seed where they get the shortest tournament, the shortest scenarios for the tournament. Boomer M. So there's definitely a way to manipulate which of the tournaments you get, and so there's a way to manipulate the double souls, but the only thing, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Fire Soul and Number Soul are stuck in game 2. For good reason. The game mandates Aqua Soul or Gut Soul as the first one, and so the other tournament that the other double soul that you get in that tournament has to be relegated to game 2 as a result. If it was me, I would have just made it so that I would have made Balnor 4 one playthrough instead of having it be 3 different playthroughs, and then you just get all 6 double souls immediately. I'm gonna do the third playthrough. I am going to do a 12. I'm gonna do a 13th Dark Soul only run, and it is going to be on game 3. Partially because, well, not partially. Mostly the reason why it's going to be game 3 is because game 3 is like, well, game 1 you can't use Dark Chips immediately. If you are playing game 1, you have to wait, like you can't use Dark Chips at all until after you've beaten Shade Man in the park, in the toy Robocomps. That's when you first get access to Dark Chips. Ooh, that's not great. Well, the Dark Soul run is the 13th of the Soul runs that I'm doing, since I'm doing the 12 Double Souls first, which makes my 13th Balnor 4 run, the Dark Soul run, which as a Kingdom Hearts fan, I think is very fitting for my Dark run to be the 13th one. If you guys ever want me to stream Kingdom Hearts, just let me know. I'd be more than willing to stream Kingdom Hearts games. I do have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 collection, as well as Kingdom Hearts 3. That depends on the culture. In a lot of Asian cultures, 4 is a number for death, which explains Jin in League of Legends. Look how good I am at this. I'm so good at this game. At least I could do something right in this game. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm amazing. You guys should all be so proud of me. No, I missed it. That's what I get for talking. Oh, I still got all of them. I missed a perfect shot, but still pretty good. Hey, Shadow Coin. Hey, Oscar. Welcome back. Really, the game doesn't want to give me my the game just decides that it doesn't feel like handing over my... This is actually kind of dangerous. Yeah. I'd rather if I can. Please. No, I didn't get it. Everything's going, Oscar. I hope you're doing better. Oh, I'm safe now. Hold on. Oh, this fight just came so much easier. If they can't move into my row, they can't attack me. Oh, they're gonna move into my row again. Damn it. Correct. The race cross giving HP bugs or giving instant deletes on viruses when they have a 4 anywhere in their HP is exactly because of that. It's 4 is like a number that relates to death in a lot of Asian cultures, which is kind of cool, honestly. Like that they decided to take that little cultural reference and throw it into the game. It makes sense. It's a Japanese game after all. Why can't I ever just get program advances so I can move on in life? On the bright side, I'm safe again. These are the viruses that do flame power that homes in on you. But if I have cracked panels, and the fire moves up to try and hit me, we're good. And we get some healing that we don't really need, but we'll take it anyways. Double crack, okay. It's also why some buildings in the, I think, from what I've heard, there are, I don't know if it's actually a thing, but apparently there are buildings that don't have a 14th floor, or don't have a 13th floor rather, in the US. Close, but no cigar. Alright, we can do this. Gotta get our perfect shots off. I did it. So proud of me. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take a detour. Hey Dark, how's it going? Oh, I forgot about there being an exclusive program advance. You know what I might do to try and make the Dark Soul run a little bit longer? I might actually do post game. I thought that was a panel grab. I thought that was I thought that panel grab was a crack out for some reason. My boomers, no boomers. I do know which save file I'm going to use for the Dark Soul run. I'm gonna save my game on the cloud on my Switch. My main account, the one I showed you guys earlier, not the Blue Moon run, but the Red Sun file on my main Switch account, I actually never finished it. I was on game 2 and I was playing it over the summer and collecting a lot of chips on it. I'm going to use that save file. I'm gonna save my game data on the Nintendo Cloud, and then I'm going to play that game, the final that Dark Soul run, and it's going to be on game 3 because game 3 is going to A, be a little bit harder, but B, and more importantly, I can use dark chips from the beginning in game 3, and then I'll do the post game. I'll fight base, I'll fight duo SP, all that stuff as Dark Mega Man. I'll be able to make like a full dark folder using the evil chips and using statics and all that stuff. I'm gonna make sure I have static available to me at the start. Static is gonna be very important. Okay, I need to focus now. This is focus time. No, you cannot transfer save files from Switch to PC, unfortunately. No! No! Look how close I was. Oh, that was an accident. Well, the thing about the HP bugs, yeah, of course I still get the full power shot at the end when there's one fire left. Go figure. I feel like the Legacy Collection isn't really that intensive. Anyways, let's go beat up Burn, man. I don't like him. He's mean. Yeah, so losing an HP from the HP bug, from HP bugs, I don't think actually affects your emotion value. It's only when you take damage from enemy attacks. So I'm pretty sure that like having an HP bug wouldn't matter, but I might maybe use patch cards. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, we got... Okay, hold on. This is not bad. Throw that rock cube there. This is good. PR... Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, game. Come on, game. Guess I can't be too mad. No, I think it's just based off of taking hits. You can't move. There it is. Oh no, I'm gonna face tank. Ooh, emotion bug. Actually, you know, you're right. Emotion bug might be a good idea. So I will have access. I'll get the humor. I could get the humor program for that. I love that I got to finish that off with Bubble Spread, even though he was at under 200 HP. That's a great question. It's because I blew some bubbles at you, brother. All right, roll is next. Let's take on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm supposed to. Did I save the game? Please tell me I saved the game. I did save the game. I need to be recording this. I forgot to record it. Here we go. I'm fighting against Roll. He actually got rolled. Yes, he did. Alright, Dark. Thanks for stopping by. We're fighting Roll, guys. Right? They made it to the finals of a national tournament. That's actually kind of impressive. What's up? Anyways. War crime soul. Oh, it'll be fine. Okay guys, remember, I have to talk to Glide first. I always forget to do this because for some reason they decided to put him in a spot where I never see him. By which I mean he is so unimportant that I just don't notice him standing there. He's literally right here. And every time I walk right past him, I never notice that he's right here because let's be honest, how often do we see Glide? How important is this character in the Balnaric series? In the anime, sure, he's important. He shows up every so often. But in the games? Who is this dude? What is his purpose? Why does he have a Triforce on his ear? Kind of blends into terrain. That too. This scenario is kind of annoying. That's okay. We got this. We can do it. Sword, wide sword, long sword. Thanks, game. Even better. 1, 2, 3. Go. Legends has a Glide character? I didn't even know that. I haven't played Legends. He doesn't show up all that often for the peasants. Kind of. He only appears once in a blue moon in a cutscene to speak to the peasants, and that's it. It's us, by the way. We're the peasants. I feel like they should have had at least one game where you could battle against Glide. He got nothing. Like he straight up gets nothing. They didn't care about him, and it's kind of sad. You know it's funny because you play Balnor 5, and Gutsman missing from the game is impactful because it's the first game in the series where you don't get to fight Gutsman, and Roll is missing, and it's the first time, and like it's impactful that Roll is missing because there oftentimes are at least, like in every Balnor game, there's at least one moment at least where Mega Man interacts with Roll. Glide is also missing for all of Balnor 5, and you just kind of forget about that. It's not, who cares? Iceman was, the fact that Iceman is playable in 4.5 and Glide just gets nothing for the entire series, man. Oh look, there she is. She's surrounded by viruses and stuff. I don't know if you could go straight to the shop now and interact with that Navi, or if you have to go all the way over here first. I'm not sure. Yeah, I never actually played the Star Force games, so I don't really know. I know the characters. I know the Bond family, but that's all I know. Yeah, I bought all these luxuries and forgot to buy screen time for her Navi. 10 out of 10. That was a good one. He's too busy buying fans in Balnor 2. I am now perfectly safe. No attacks can hit me. Glide should have just been a battle that you should have been allowed to fight Glide in Balnorx 1, 2, and 3. Just give him, he literally, just Glide Cannon. He literally has its own signature attack. It's literally just Glide Cannon. That could have been what his chip was. But no, they decided that he's not important enough to even make a playable character. Another thing, he could have been like one of the few Navis in the game that has battle chips. He could have had like Air Grab, Super Vulcan. Like he could have used Giga and Mega Class chips, because that's the whole thing with Yai, is that she's rich, so she actually has access to a lot of really strong chips. And we gotta go this way. Make him a super boss on par with base. Honestly, at this point, that would be great. Yeah, it is weird. Balnor 4 is the only game that actually lets you fight normal Navis and heal Navis. Only game. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You could have just fought, like, he literally could just use, and like, think about it. We know that he's capable of fighting because Yai makes it to the, like, top 8 in the N1GP. That is not insignificant. She clearly has some skill. Like, she's clearly capable of fighting. Life Aura and Super Vulcan, exactly. Just like give him the Giga Class chips or Mega Class chips. Give him Super Vulcan, Life Aura, Area Grab just to be annoying. Give him like God Hammer, Poltergeist, all that stuff. But nah, just or they could just not make him fightable at all. Just make him an unimportant character that exists but literally does nothing. I don't even think he has cutscenes in half the games. You don't see him in Balnor 5 and 6. I don't remember if you even see him much in Balnor 3. I'm pretty sure you only see him in Balnor 4 at the very start of the game, which doesn't ever feel like anything, honestly. did I do that? An e-reader, see, even that, an e-reader exclusive boss. Yeah, you know what? It would have sucked if he was an e-reader exclusive boss, but think about it. If Glide was an e-reader exclusive boss, we would have gotten him in the Lexi collection. He shows up twice in Red Sun and once in Blue Moon. Yeah, because he shows up at the start of the game in both versions, and he shows up in Roll's scenario, and that's it. Like, come on. Gotta pay to fight the rich kids, Navi. Damn. You guys are making me feel bad for being broke. Dude, I hate these stupid things. Give me my longsword. Dang it. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this, this, this. Suckers. Give me my boomer. Stupid game. Oh, he ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Is this bullying? It is a shame that they didn't give somebody like quality of life changes from the Double Team DS version. It would have been really nice to have access to like Soul Cross or to have access to Lava Seed and a star code. That would have been really nice to have. They should have at least the battle chips that were exclusive to the DS version. They should have added into the Legacy Collection. Giving access to Lava Seed Star in particular would have been amazing. Lava Seed Star for what's it called? For Napalm Soul would have been absolutely amazing. But no, we're not allowed to have nice things. Don't you dare ever recommend or suggest giving nice things to the players. They probably thought that it would have been too strong, which is ironic because it's not strong enough. Like, literally, just because it directly does damage, they probably thought that Lava Seed would be too strong if it was in the star code. Every other seed, like, ice panels and sea panels are just quote-unquote annoying, and grass panels technically help enemies if they're wood element rather than hurting them, so they were probably like, yeah, those seeds kind of suck. You know, it really sucks that I get Light Sword now when ooh, hold on. CQR. There we go. I got my fingers crossed that they make a Star Force collection. If they make a Star Force collection, if they make a Star Force collection, I am buying it. I am streaming it on release. Oh, I thought, is there supposed to be a blue mystery data here? Did I already get it? Did I get it yesterday and not remember doing that? Huh. Poison Seed exists, but Poison Seed Star is also a chip that exists in Balnark 6. And they kind of had a tendency to overtune things in Balnark 6. Sorry about the constant help blinking sound effect, guys. It's kind of part of these runs at this point. Balnark 7. Alright guys, what do you think we're gonna get first? Balnark 7 or an actual release date on GTA 6? Well, at least I have the ability to keep myself safe for a little while. And by for a little while, I mean for quite a while. Oh, that! I spoke too soon. It's May next year or something. That's what they say now. I went for that mystery data, and that mystery data wasn't even worth it. That's why I died. High roll. Alright, let's go play tag. Oh wait, no, we gotta go to the castle first. And now we gotta go play tag. Okay, let's go play tag and stuff. Into the teddy bear we go. Alright, anyways, this fight against Roll is going to be the last thing I do for tonight. I know it was a short stream, but I need to work on my video a little bit so that I have less work later this week, because I'm going to be busy later on in the week. I didn't know you could get these viruses in the teddy bear complex. This means you have access to Binder Star pretty early on in the game. Rockstar can do whatever they want, is the funny thing. They're also gonna sell that game for like $600 probably. Okay, let's go. Sure, I guess we're playing tag now. No, we gotta wait for her to come closer to me. Alright, she moves 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, she's moving 5 times first time around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it. Oh, that worked out. 100 price tag probably. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought I had that. Nope. No, that's too far away. No point. That's too far away. Oh, I hit the button. Sometimes I feel like I hit the button and it just doesn't work. No, it's too far away. Oh, I had it. I hit the button and everything. Oh, that was dumb. I was right there and I went the wrong way. Alright, she's just not cooperating right now. No, that one was my fault. Okay. How is it that when I was recording, or when I wasn't recording, it went perfectly, but when I started recording, it took forever? Go figure. Okay, we get to fight her now. Alright guys, how many times am I gonna die to roll? Make your predictions. You actually think I'm gonna die to roll? Honestly, I don't blame you for thinking that. Probably will die at least once. She's fast. She can spawn viruses. So maybe. The scope gun might be good against her though. Oh, I will 100% get hit by an arrow and end up losing a program advance. I'm calling it right now. It will happen. It always happens. And we're safe. She can do whatever she wants now. Nice arrow, girl. Just wait for her to jump out of the way. Well, I found the cheat code, guys. Wait. I was spamming shuffle, and I had all 3 of my bubblers. I literally got all 3 bubblers while I was just spamming shuffle because I was looking for the spreader. That was so stupid. Oh well, she can't do anything to me right now. Cute Mentor, she just spawned. Does that hit my... It does not. Alright, we have to attack then for the next turn, I guess. Alright, how good is Pit Ring actually? I mean, it hit her once for 200 damage. Pit Ring sucks, man. I know I have the Life Sword, but Life Sword is a lot riskier than just standing behind a rock cube. As long as the rock cube doesn't break, we are safe. Oh. We did it! We did it. That Pit Ring only did 200 damage to her. It was just a glorified boomer. We did it! On my first attempt. Can't believe Roll Shot Virus is out at me. Me neither. Anyways. Guess what time it is. Hold on, guys. There's actually one last thing we need to do. Yeah, okay, Dad, I know. I have Roll Soul. Great. It was an M boomer. Kind of. It was a little bit stronger than that. We got one more thing to do tonight before we move on. Before we head out, we need to fight Gutsman DS. And remember, guys, I've been using a lot of program advances. So what do you think Gutsman's about to do? He is laser loser. Haha, he's a loser, man. Game, please. Thanks, game. No, it's okay, game. I didn't need anything on my first turn. It's not like this is an actual dangerous fight or anything. It's not like he might use program advances against me. Or that. He could do that. Oh, God. This ain't good. Oh, hey. This part of it is. Guts Shoot is not in BN4. Oh my god. They're gonna chip away at me with... I can't dodge that! It spawns 3 rocks. I can't dodge it. Oh my god. Wait. I need an area grab, please, for the love of God. This needs to work. Alright, cool. That scared me. Actually. That was terrifying. I did not like that. We did it, though. Bye, Guts, man. He's dead. That was... What scared me was the fact that when he did when he did his hammer attack that drops the rocks, it drops 3 rocks, and because they area grabbed me twice, I was stuck in my back column and it drops 3 rocks. There was nowhere for me to go. If he had done that one more time, I would have been dead. Anyway, something about a giant space laser or whatever. Alright, well, that does have to be it for tonight, guys. Tomorrow we are going to be going to the international net areas. If I do any chip grinding in this game, it will specifically be for what's it called? Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be for. Thank you for that, Professor. If I do any chip grinding, it's going to be for the pop-up chip, because that one is available in the international areas. What can I buy that's useful for a program advance? Not wide shot D. Oh, I could buy a long sword S, which would give me 3 copies of life sword, actually. Airhawk D is needed for a program. Oh, maybe that's what I should get pit hockey, honestly. Pit hockey would be really good in this last tournament. So many navies that I can do. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'll probably start tomorrow by doing a minute amount of chip hunting. Maybe I'll even do this a little bit. Let's see what I got. Wind Star, that's for the Gator program advance. Hooray! Yeah, Invis is still banned. It's just too strong. Magbolt's good, actually. Magbolt's for a program advance. If I get Cold Man. Oh, look at that. We have it. We actually have it. Okay. I'm gonna take out you and put in you instead. Cool. We have air hockey. We have pit hockey. Much better than pit ring. Alright. Excellent. Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I will be back. Let me just go to Natopia real quick. We will save here. Have a good night, everyone. I will be 100% will be back on tomorrow. We will do a bunch of chip grinding. If I need to do any chip grinding for program advances tomorrow, we will do it tomorrow, hopefully before the final tournament. And then we'll probably do the last tournament tomorrow as much as possible. And I'll save the finale for Thursday. So we're definitely going to finish this run on Thursday this week. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy Balnark 2. That is a very good game. We love Balnark 2. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care, everyone.